So I'm currently about to lift right now. I have a upper body day. It's gonna be more lighter today because my elbow is still a little messed up, but very excited for it. And yeah. All right, what a fantastic lift I just had right now. I mean, it was alright. It wasn't the all-time greatest. I still want to get back to lifting heavy. I'm trying to take it a little safe this weekend because of my elbow and everything. Just making sure that doesn't become a main issue. You know, I don't want it to become a problem in the future. So I'm doing that right now, and yeah, I had a pretty decent day. It was pretty good. I'll talk about it in a second, but you know, there's something that I've been thinking about. First one is that, like, you know, maybe I shouldn't have, you know, cut, like, I'm thinking to myself now, like, what was the point of cutting all that weight if now you're not gonna wrestle this year, you know? And it's like, it's a little weird, but at the same time, it's like, even though I was cutting the weight and everything like that, I still put on a ton of muscle. The only muscle I didn't put on was the incline dumbbell bench. That was the only thing. My shoulder press went up, everything went up. My incline dumbbell bench has been stuck at 100 pounds for like 9 reps or something like that for like the past like 3 months now. It's been stuck there, so it plateaued, which absolutely sucks. But lifting 100 pounds is pretty sick, to be honest. So I'm happy about that. And you know, what do you call it? Right now, I haven't done this in a long time where I'm just going to 7-Eleven and I'm buying food right now because I can. And why I'm doing this is because I've been waiting so long all season. I've been focused on, you know, cutting weight and everything like that, and now I don't have to anymore. Now I have to bulk because I'm planning on bulking up so I'm planning on bulking up to like 230 or something like that, and right now I'm like 208 or like I was weighed 206 the other day. I'm like, oh my god, that's so bad. That's so weird. That's the lowest I've weighed in such a long time. Despite the fact that now I'm trying to bulk. I ate so much food like the last couple of days, and I'm 206. How is that even possible? I don't even know. Maybe it's less water because I haven't drank as much water as before. I was using the bathroom like 13 times a day. Maybe that was also an effect. I gotta search that up as well. It's also very sunny outside as well, which kind of sucks right now, but the sun's everywhere. But yeah, maybe I gotta search it up. Like, maybe you have to use the bathroom a lot when you're cutting weight. Because when I was cutting, like, I had to use the bathroom like 13 times a day. It was crazy. Like, I would, like, if I took a bite, if I took like a sip of water, I had to use the bathroom immediately. It was crazy. But, or if I ate like ice cream, I would have to use the bathroom like twice. You know, it was so weird. Wait, did I pass the 7-Eleven? Yo, wait up. I think I might have passed the 7-Eleven. No, I don't think so. Maybe did I? I'm not too sure. Or there's also another one along the way. There's also one near closer to my house, so I could go there if I really did miss it right now. Yo, wait up. I missed it. Oh my god. Yeah. I'll talk about my lifter right now. So anyways, the reason why I'm a little off right now, the sun is so bad right now. I hate the sun so much. You know, it's 11:30 right now in the morning, so it's not like anything like it's not like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but I don't know why it's so sunny out right now. It's so weird. So first off, I started off with shoulder press. I only did 120 for 8 reps, which, you know, previous, like a couple months ago, like back in like October time, that would have been really good for me. But now I'm repping, like, I did 155 for like 7 reps like 2 weeks ago, so it's not like impressive to me anymore. I talked about it, how I'm going light. I'm coming back from a deload week as well, and with this elbow, I want to be really careful about this because you might know that last year I had an elbow injury, and I was out, like, it took away my season. I got hurt right around the same time, right in January. So, you know, right at the same time, I got this right elbow, same feeling basically. And, you know, it sucked. I couldn't even lift like properly till like May time. Like, it was a struggle every single week. You know, I'd have elbow pain while I'm lifting, and it was horrible. But, you know, I'm back now. I'm so happy to be back. You know, I couldn't even wrestle at the end. Like, in my final college match, everyone was watching me. They're like, "What is this kid doing? He's not wrestling his normal self, you know. It was weird, like the way I was wrestling and everything like that, because my elbow made it so hard for me to wrestle that I was literally like, it was horrible. The match was my worst ever college match I've ever wrestled in my life. And how do I even get to a 7-Eleven? Did this camera thing just... This camera's all messed. Hopefully that's better now. Hopefully you can see me better. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should just put on 7-Eleven on my navigation system, but you know, and also maybe I should drink some water. I'm really thirsty right now. Whatever. I'm a mess right now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, after the shoulder press, I did that for 2 sets. Then I did 60-pound incline dumbbell benches, which I did really fast. Once again, I was doing lighter. And on these days now, like when I do like the shoulder press first, I'm planning on doing my other lifts really light. And the reason why is because when I go heavy, like if I did like 80 pounds, for example, on incline dumbbell bench, then I get more hurt. And that's part of the reason why my elbow is hurting so much right now, because I've been lifting heavy like every day for 4 times a week now. I've been lifting heavy, which is not good. Like I take every set to failure basically, and that's not good. Of course, like I was thinking to myself, like, oh yeah, I'm not lifting that heavy. I'm just doing 80-pound incline dumbbell benches after the shoulder press. Like I can do 100 pounds, so I'm like, that's not that heavy, right? But here's the thing, though, it's to failure. I'm doing that to failure. So at the same time, your body doesn't know really the weights. All it knows really is just failure. So every single time you take sets to failure all the time, you're worsening your recovery. And with my wrestling and everything like that, like me practicing, doing everything, that's why I'm getting hurt. So. It's right there, actually, 7-Eleven. So, yeah, it would have been much better to take the other way. I'm very excited. Like I said, I barely ate anything. It still sucks, though. I'm bulking now, and there's no food in my house at all or anything. This, like, absolutely sucks. We gotta, like, buy some food. There's a lot of stuff going on right now in my actual life. So, you know, my family's not really home. No one's really home right now. Everyone's really gone. So, you know, I just gotta make, like the other day, I think actually yesterday as well, about Taco Bell from outside, and they had to be like, they had to like poison that thing or something, because that made me feel awful after I ate it. You know, it was amazing eating it. Of course it was Taco Bell, absolutely amazing, but afterwards, you know, I was feeling that pain. No, I don't get that all the time. A lot of people say, oh yeah, every single time you eat Taco Bell, you feel awful afterwards. I didn't feel like I used to, back in high school, oh my god, that is my bad. I used to eat like what do you call it? I used to eat 2 bean burritos with the rice every single day after school because it was $1. I'm gonna go. I'm all messed up. Yo, what is up? Seriously, stupid! It's so annoying, this stupid thing. I don't get mad often on the road, but oh my god, he's making me look stupid now. Now I gotta turn back and everything. Maybe that's my fault. You shouldn't be entering in that way. Oh, never mind. That was my fault. I don't usually get mad, but you know, as well. This song, I'm telling you, it's like, and also I didn't talk about it as well. I like literally got like no sleep as well, and I gotta like edit a ton of videos and everything. I'm debating right now if I still want to go into the 7-Eleven with everything going on. But yeah, then afterwards the incline, I did that for 3 sets. I'm like all over the place right now. But you're getting a raw like emotion from an actual college wrestler. You know, everyone's like so like, you know, like PR and like professional and everything like that. I'm just doing whatever. I don't really care. Because at the end of the day, we only have one life in this world. You know, might as well make the most out of it and just actually enjoy it, rather than trying to be like some sort of sit on a high horse and everything like that. I saw this other creator that was creating like wrestling content, like long form videos, and I didn't really watch it too much because I wanted to go to sleep, to be honest. But you know, I didn't even know he was making content, and it's like sort of like, you know, how other people make their content, but it's like a wrestling style, and it's like Guess the Wrestler. I saw a video like that, and yeah, it was, the quality, the camera quality wasn't the greatest, so that was an issue. I felt like that would throw some viewers off. But besides that, I didn't really watch the video too much. I was, like I said, I wanted to go to sleep. But anyways, I saw Muggsy in there, and I don't think you know who he is, but I don't even know who this guy is. I don't know why he's so respect. It's just because he has a huge following. That I don't know, just to do, just in case one day, I don't know, but he has a huge following. So I feel like, I don't know. He never wrestled in college. I don't think I don't even know what he does. I don't know. Maybe I gotta educate myself on him. I'll search him out tonight and I'll let you know how it goes. But I'm gonna go to 7-Eleven right now. Yo, what a nice, respectful place this was. Oh my god. I was a little tired, so I was like tweaking a bit. They're like, I was a little, out of it when I was there. He like immediately, someone held the door for me, so I said thank you so much. And then like immediately he's like, how are you, sir? Like immediately, like he like yelled it out almost like when I walked in. It like, a little threw me off a bit because I was a little, out of it. I'm like, everything's alright. I was a little stunned a little bit, and I was searching for the cookies. Like, what are you doing? And I was trying to find the cookies because it was a box for $5. I'm like, wait, this is not it. But then I eventually found right here this bag, and he said something. I think he said like credit card or something like that, and I had coins. Because there's like a bunch of coins sitting here, so I'm like, all right, I might as well use them. And it was a little confusing what was going on, and eventually I gave it to him, and I don't know. I think I gave enough quarters. I'm not too sure, and I just walked away. I mean, he just said, all right. I don't know really. I had no idea what went on. That was the weirdest interaction ever. I mean, he's a nice dude and everything like that, but very nice place. But I don't know exactly what was going on there. I'm tweaking right now. Then afterwards, as I was walking out as well, one of the guys who was like shoveling the snow, I'm asking like, "How are you, sir?" as well. Like, and I had more of a better interaction with him. I'm like, "Yeah, everything's alright with me. What about you?" And he's like, he got a little thrown off the fact that I asked about him maybe a little bit, because I don't think a lot of people do, especially at 7-Eleven, where a bunch of angry people come to. So, he's like I don't know exactly what he said. I think he said something like good or something like that, and I'm like, great to hear, And yeah, so that was that, and bought this cookie, and you shouldn't be eating cookies after your workout. I'm saving this for later. I'm not eating this right now, but as well, even on a dirty bulk, bulk or anything like that, you shouldn't be eating cookies. You shouldn't really be. If I gain like 4 pounds, like if I gain like a pound or half a pound a week, like if I gain a pound a week for 9 months, I gain like 36 pounds, and that's how you clean bulk the proper way, So it's a slow process. I want to slowly gain the weight, I don't want to gain weight fast, because then I lose my speed. The point of me bulking up out of 197 is that I want to be fast and be able to still have strength, because at 197 I compare to wrestling up a weight class, it's a lot more about strength and less about technique. And at this place that I'm currently wrestling at, I can't get into like a crazy amount of practice anymore. I can't practice at night. I'm not practicing at 9:30 at night, so I can't really practice too much. So I'm like, all right, I can't really wrestle 197 anymore, because 197 is such a technical weight class. Back when I was wrestling like a lot, and I was able to wrestle. I used to wrestle so much, and I was able to back in college. But nowadays, I can't. I don't have that luxury anymore. So, that's why I'm deciding. And also, I'm fasting for the next 2 years, next 2-3 years during my wrestling years, or throughout my entire wrestling season, like my wrestling years. I'm gonna have to fast every single year now. So I'm telling myself now, I'm like, all right, do I want to like keep cutting weight all the time, or do I just want to like go up a weight class and not worry about having to cut weight, And it's better now, because now I can focus more on school again and have more energy. Like when you eat like your carbs, like, because I'm like when I bulk up and everything like that, I eat like foods that I know that's good for me. I eat like peanut butter, that gives you energy, bread that gives you the carbs, everything like that. But when you're cutting, you can't eat any of that stuff. You can't eat rice, really. You can't eat any carbs. You can't eat anything. You can't even drink that much water. I was drinking water, but you can't even drink water. Most people don't even drink water or anything like that. So I'm like, might as well. Who knows? Maybe I might just back out of this next time, or maybe I might just go back into wrestling. Who knows exactly? I don't know right now. I'm going through it as it is right now, and as well, it's like it's cool the fact that I'm doing this, and I'm very happy that I am. Not the bulking part. I don't really care about the bulking part to it. Like recording all of this because as well, like, I watched some of my videos back from like 3 months ago, and like I can accurately see like where I was 3 months ago, and it's like crazy. Of course, nowadays I'm not recording like the hour-long videos of me driving to class, you know. But when I was doing that, you know, I could see like my day-to-day like actual emotion and the way I was thinking. And that's the thing. I talk literally about exactly how I'm thinking and everything like that. People are looking at me now, like a lot of people now, because now my views are up now. I'm getting like some of my videos are getting like 6K views, 10K views. The TikTok views are above 1K. Some of them are getting like 5. I got 2 videos recently that got like 10K views, over 10K. And you know, a lot of people now, like from the wrestling community and everything like that, they're looking at me now and like, oh yeah, you like, came out of completely nowhere, and like, you know, he must have, you know, knew all the tricks from day one. But you saw like my trials and errors, like you saw how many times I kept on failing over and over again. Nowadays, you know, a lot of people are like, oh yeah, he's a screaming guy who just came out of nowhere. But no, I mean, I'm not a screaming guy anyways, so I don't know what that is about. But you saw my whole emotions like throughout this whole entire time, like. You saw literally all my failures, everything. And that's the cool part about documenting the whole thing is like, I could like, when people like be like in the future, like let's say for example I get like 50K followers and people are like, oh yeah, he just came out of nowhere and he's like such a bad example for the sport. Because that's some people are saying that right now, and I'm not even big right now. They're like, oh yeah, this kid's stupid, you know, he's bad for the sport, you know, he should be grinding in silence or something like that. And the thing is, like, they're like, oh, he's stupid, he just came out of nowhere. No, you can see, like, my hard work. You can see how much times I failed. Like, you saw me going to classes every single day, and I ended up failing those classes. Did I even ever talk about that? I don't think I even said that when I failed a lot of classes this semester, which I went from a 4.0 GPA to failing classes. But that's that. And I can also see, like, where all my lifts are, and all my thoughts, really. Like, one day I could be like, oh, yeah, like, I can be like, oh my god, I hate AJ Ferrari. He's the most stupidest. Let's use him as an example. Or let's say, for example, I hate Lamborghinis so much. They're so stupid. I hate everyone that drives them. I could be saying that like 3 months ago. I mean, now I could be like, oh yeah, Lamborghinis are cool. I love them. You know, and I can see like my actual emotions. That's just an example, but I'm saying with everything, I can see like my actual emotions. Like a time, like for example, like a month ago, I said, oh yeah, I hate this one wrestler, and now I like him, and now, you know, but you can see my actual emotions and everything, you know. If that really makes sense. But afterwards, I did some light machine rows and lateral races. It was a pretty light day today. I didn't do way too much. I'm very excited though for next week to be able to. It's the snow and everything. So that's really it. And oh my god,